An empty Waikiki. Many hotels, restaurants, and retail stores in Waikiki have been permanently closed or temporarily closed since there are no tourists frequenting Waikiki. It was once a tourist mecca at the beginning of the year, but has since transitioned into more of a ghost town. New state regulations. The city and county of Honolulu has implemented a tier system that will slowly let non-essential businesses that were forced to close down due to the stay-at-home order, along with other guidelines and restrictions in place. This will help Oahu get back on its feet. A new normal in Waikiki. As Hawaii takes steps into getting things back to normal, it won't be as busy as it once before a time with COVID, especially with Waikiki. Even if there are those who want to go back to their normal daily lives, there are those who are still very cautious and won't be traveling or going out anytime soon.
There are many actions and adjustments that businesses in Waikiki will need to take to remain operational. The first step is for businesses to be informed on the rules that must be followed to keep guests safe. Businesses should follow and enforce these rules, seeing them as a new norm for now. And if the businesses are caught not following them, they should be punished because they are putting the guests and public at risk. Next is for these businesses to apply these rules by setting up the distancing measures and having sanitizing stations at the doors. For dine-in restaurants, they should also take the customer's personal information and temperature. Taking personal information seems a bit much, but it's for the public's safety, and it's not like someone can Google and find out your information. With all those precautions set for dine-in places, restaurants should put some effort into takeout. I feel that things won't get back to normal for a while, so they should prepare for the future. Lastly, businesses have to constantly keep the public informed on the updated rules. Also to have signs and social media to keep in touch with the public to let them know you're putting their safety first. The more we hear to wash your hands, social distance, and wear a mask, the more it will lead to a new norm. And it is good for the future.
To get the nutrients your body needs, you must have a healthy eating plan. To help lower the risk of having a bad health condition, which leads to heart disease, obesity, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and diabetes, you got to have a healthy eating plan and stay physically active. New study shows veganism is up by 300% in the US, with 9.7 million Americans now plant-based. Vegan and vegetarian diets have the potential to prevent most modern lifestyle diseases, which is why an increasing number of doctors and health institutions promote plant-based nutrition. By integrating the trends discussed in the fast food industry, restaurateurs are accommodating the needs of consumers. With a healthier conscious mind, one can relate to the trend. If you keep these trends in mind while opening a business, I believe you have a fighting chance. Along with a personalized thank you card in each takeout order, showing your appreciation and welcoming them to come back. Thank you.
Topic 4. For Group 1, we disagree on leaving the beaches and hikes open. Yes, it does not help the economy in the short run, but for businesses to get back onto track at normal speed, the situation with Corona first needs to be handled despite the hardships. For Group 2, we agree that small local businesses and small restaurants did take majority of the hit. We also agree that the lack of enforcement by the government and lack of planning for reopening and recovery does not help to do anything in the future. For Group 3, we like the idea that everything affects each other, from tourism being cut leads to the airlines slowing down. Then lodging places have to make cuts, and then it trickles down to the local tourism businesses. One part we didn't really think about was when they mentioned the bus companies and how it provides advertising for local businesses. We also agreed on how local places like the Polynesian Cultural Center and other places like that are taking a huge hit because local people don't necessarily go there for fun. I personally like the fact that they are looking outside the US on what other countries are doing and how we can take a look at how other countries are helping their people and helping their economy get back to where it needs to be. For Group 4, we also fully agree that hotels are being super slow due to the cuts in tourism. They were very detailed in their category rankings using a lot of statistics and data. One resource that they put was the One Oahu organization, which was a great resource for showing how local and small businesses are getting funding and support from the government.
After the COVID-19, a lot of people are having a lot healthier eating plans. People are also starting to look up information on what diets are good for them and what diets are bad for them. These resources also showcase where you could get vegan ice cream and even vegan chocolate for people that have cravings. The sources of nutrition and the app on the smartphone helps you track your diets, and this app helps athletes with the COVID-19 to stay in shape. Thank you.